Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and this is the spectacular weekend. This happened on July 1st. I'm uploading this about 5 days later. Here I'm looking at all of the cash offers that came up in the unit store, which were insane. Insane. You get a full tier 6 basic, a full tier 3 alpha. So basically, you buy that Odin 3 times, you basically get a rank 4. Rank 4 for 300 bucks. All of these offers were very, very valuable. But as you know, I'm a free-to-play player, so I did not partake of any of these offers. But it's fun to look at. Got a lot of alliance mates that just bought these up, and they got some extra rank ups. But with that being said, I was able to grind out units all the way from May 4th up until this July 1st. That May 4th is when they offered that last 10k unit deal for 7.4. They reissued it. I bought it. I had 6,000 units left. I grinded my butt off, kind of planned out the next 2 months worth. And I'm like, yeah, I can get to 18,000 units plus battle chips. So I've got to 19,000, plus I have about 2.5 million battle chips. Here I'm looking over the unit cash offers where you buy the 1,000 unit bundle, then it goes to the 4,000, then 10,000, then 3,000. And the leaks that were put out were pretty much spot on, which is really nice. I mean, look at a generic rank 3 to 4 gem. You do need to spend 18,000 units, so whether you buy that through money or you grind out and save it in the game or a little bit of both, whatever works gets it done. And so we're excited. So we have 19,000 units. We need to get 18,000 spent to get that rank 4, plus there are catalysts and whatnot. So I'm going to be able to get 2 rank 4s on this day, which is just kind of crazy. So here's the first offer. You get a 6-star, some SIGs, and gold for 1,000 units. Got that. You get a Nexus, a times 50 SIG, and those 10 prime ascendants, and then the tier 5 basics and the class ones for 4,000. Bought those. And then here I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, they got these selectors. And at this point, I wasn't sure if the 2020 and the 2021 selectors were like all of the champs. And so I'm going to back out, and I'm actually going to go open up those 2 6-star crystals that I just got, the Nexus and the regular one, and just happen to see if I get anything that I'm looking for that would change the outcome of what selectors I would pick. And not really that doesn't happen. But I do get Nova. Nova is a brand new champ. I wish it would have rolled over to that Toad. I could really use him being awakened, but we'll take Nova. He's a new champ. And then we're gonna go open the Nexus. I'm saving my 6-star shards for the next featured crystal. Just a lot of good stuff in there. Hopefully the rest of the pool is good. We open the Nexus. It looks like it's a Mystic Nexus, but it's just a regular one. And I'm just gonna go with Chavez. I'm actually really happy about that. She looks a lot of fun. Her kit with her passive stun and stuff like that kind of just reminds me of Wasp, which I really, really enjoy. So I'm gonna be excited to get her ranked up in the near future. So we go back. Now we have this 10,000 unit offer, the Superior Summoner bundle, and you get 2 champion selectors, which end up being any champion within that year, which is pretty crazy. And then a bunch of other selectors. So when I saw this come up, I'm like, ooh, it looks like it's anybody. And I'm like, dang, that's pretty crazy. There are so many good options to choose from. I already have Hercules. In this, I already have Nimrod. I already have Null. Craven would be kind of nice. Anti-Venom would be kind of nice. Kitty would be awesome. Spider-Man 2099 would be awesome. A dupe on Overseer would be awesome. Mr. Negative would be awesome. And there's so many good champs in here. Odin, Jabari. Yeah, so after a bunch of debate, and I was kind of chatting with some people over a phone call in my alliance, I decided to go with Spider-Man 2099. I really love science champs. I know he's a great science champ, a great champ overall, and I'll know I will use him. And I didn't get Kitty, and you'll see why I didn't get Kitty in a little bit. But here's the 2020 selector, and I'm looking through this, and I have a bunch of these. Spider-Ham would be great. I-Hulk, I don't have him. A dupe on APOC would be awesome. Sasquatch, Guardian, Hitmonkey, a dupe on Tigra, Mojo, brand new. I mean, there's just still so many champions that I don't have, and I was chatting like, do I go for a dupe on Tigra, dupe on APOC, which I don't really need, but it's just nice. Guardian, Hitmonkey, and kind of after debating it out and whatnot, or I was considering Mojo as well, or Mole Man, but we all know that Mole Man is getting nerfed, or at least as of this point, it never actually happened. I'm not sure what's up with that, but just going back and forth, I just ended up deciding to go with Guardian. I really like Guardian. I know his awakened ability is significant, but even without it, he's still an awesome champ. So I went with Guardian, and then we get 3 Nexuses, and I'm gonna choose to get 2 mutants and 1 science. And as far as the mutants, I'm really looking for either AA or Kitty. You might say, well, why didn't you just pick Kitty? Well, I wanted Spider-Man 2099 over Kitty. And I knew I was going to be opening up several Nexuses where I could pick the class, and so I was just hoping that she would show up in one of those. So there's 2 mutant Nexuses and 1 science Nexus, and then we get several of these full selectors, and nothing special here. I'm just going to balance out the inventory a little bit. There's a mutant, and I think there's a cosmic and a mystic. Got so many, and then there's 5 total. It's a crazy amount of catalysts right here. And then here's the bonus summoner bundle, and definitely a huge bonus. A 6-star generic awakening gem, and the 6-star SIGs, and the rank 3 to 4 generic. That is just insane. Great offer for the units spent. Took a lot of effort to get there, but definitely worth it. I mean, it's basically 3 tier 3 alphas, 3 tier 6 basic, and the class catalyst to get that, and all. It's just insane. So here's the first mutant. Not really what I was looking for. Second mutant, again, not what I was looking for. I'm gonna end up going and awakening Jubilee. I think Jubilee can be a lot of fun. I'm seeing a lot of cool stuff from some people in my alliance, and I'm excited to have her awaken. So we awakened Colossus, we awakened Jubilee. We didn't get Kitty or AA to show up. I'm kind of disappointed with that. Even if I would have gotten like an APOC dupe or something like that, that was also on my list. But then I get this Science Nexus, and boom, Mr. Negative shows up. So that was a solid pull. We obviously go with him. Open up the SIGs, nothing too crazy there. And I'm gonna save those 5 tier 5 class catalyst crystals for a later day when the inventory gets buffed. But here are these prime ascendant crystals, so you can get tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic in these, and there's the rates. I wasn't really sure what I was gonna get in these. I have gotten rank 4 materials in the Cyber Weekend crystals. I think there's like 5 of them, and then boom, here I go. I get 10%, 5,700 of a tier 6 basic, and those tier 2 alphas, you get 4 of them in those bundles. So I get another 4, so that's like 12. Well, this is going pretty well. And then we get mutant. We got a couple of these left, 3 left. I'm hoping for some tier 3 alpha, but no, we get another chunk of tier 6 basic. And then we get another chunk of tier 6 basics. We got 30% of a tier 6 basic from those 10 prime ascendant crystals, which is insane. 16 tier 2 alphas, definitely going to be needing those. So yeah, that was that was super awesome. I really am kind of flip-flopped on the tier 3 alpha right now, where I'm short on that. But with the inventory getting bumped up, it's not going to be as big of an issue if I form a tier 6 basic well before I form, a third tier 3 alpha. So we got all this. We pretty much opened most of the stuff. Now we're going to do a few rank ups. We are ranking up Nimrod as our 4th rank 4. We had planned this to happen. We had planned, saving up the tech catalysts and whatnot. So we're gonna just use those. ISO for me, ISO and gold has never been an issue for me. So using, non-class stuff or using different class ISO is not a big problem. There we go. We got Nimrod up to rank 4, 55, and he's only at SIG, I think like 40 something. So we're gonna go SIG him up. I'm gonna go look in the inventory and kind of figure out, okay, we got that plus 50 SIG, plus we got a bunch of generics, plus we got a bunch of plus 5s. And then here is the crystal that we got from Eternity of Pain. So I go and select that one to be a mutant as well. And then we have to choose all of there's like 8 of these, 25% selectors, and we kind of just split them up between the classes and whatnot, form a few catalysts, and yeah, I mean, Eternity of Pain rewards are pretty solid, and Eternity of Pain just came out the second round today. They bumped the top rewards, which is awesome. So I'm excited. I have some videos coming of my Hercules takedowns. So here is the Nexus mutant, and definitely nothing that I wanted to see in there. No awakening. And so I was like, do I choose between Sabretooth to get extra regen, or do I go for Professor X to get extra like prowess damage? And I had to look that up to see exactly what his SIG was doing, because I haven't paid all that much attention. I did go with Professor X. He is a rank 3 for me. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. And then here we're looking at the SIGs again. So we have a bunch that are in the overflow, and trying to figure out, well, how do I use those up? We go and we put in all of our techs on Nimrod, and then we're going to put on, I think, a couple of the plus 5s. We're going to save a lot of the plus 5 6-star SIGs. We're going to save the plus 50, because there's, that's not going to go into overflow, but the single ones, there's possibility with rewards and stuff from different events that those could go into the overflow. So we're going to use those first, and we get Nimrod all the way to SIG 200. Claim all those SIGs. So we have 32 singles left. 37 times 5, that's almost 200 just right there. And then the plus 50. So we got a lot of SIGs. We can take somebody to SIG 200. That's not going to happen today, but boom, there you can see my profile. I jumped up like 350 points with Nimrod going to rank 4. But then we're going to go straight in, and we're going to use that generic 3 to 4 gem, and we're going to put it in on Surfer. So, for me, Surfer is a great prestige option. Obviously, he's at the top, but I actually really like Surfer. I think he has a really cool kit. I love trying to manage his buffs and do different rotations with him. He can put out a lot of damage, and as a rank 4, man, he can put out the hurt. So we take him to rank 4, no regrets on that. That's going to shoot up my prestige to be over 15,800. Again, pretty stoked. So Surfer comes in. My profile shows Thing as the 4th rank 4, but I think if you look at it in game, because when somebody else looks at the profile, it excludes masteries. You'll see Nimrod as the number 4 champ. But so I have Doom, Surfer, Hercules, Thing, and Nimrod as rank 4 champions, which for me, I'm super happy with that. And then here's just one other thing. They had a spectacular sales bundles where you can get a tier 5 basic and 2 selectors of the tier 4s for 250 units. If you were running low on those, you get some tier 4 basics and tier 2 alphas and stuff. I didn't get any of that. I have so many ranked materials right now that I didn't need the extra smaller materials. And here I was looking at all my science champs and talking it over with some of my alliance mates. I'm probably going to be putting in a generic gem into that overseer, which I've been holding off on. But we do end up just right out the gate taking up Spider-Man 2099. So we're gonna rank him up right now. Level up was on, I think, at this point, so it's kind of nice that they coincided together. And we're gonna rank him up to rank 2, and we're gonna use Catalyst to get him there, and then we're gonna level that up. So yeah, so we have 1 to 2s, but I have Catalyst that I need to use. So we're gonna use Catalyst first, and then if I ever get tight on something, I can use the rank up gems. But yeah, we rank him up with the Catalyst to rank 2. We level him up, and then oh yeah, here I was looking at like a rank 2 and trying to figure out what kind of catalysts were needed to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I'll save those for later. So I use Catalyst to take him from 1 to 2, and then I use one of the generic 2 to 3 gems that was in the bundles that I had just bought to take him up to rank 3. So I'm super stoked about that. I'm considering maybe putting in a generic into him. We'll see. He definitely benefits greatly from the Awakening and High Sig. But we have some Spider-Man 2099 users in our battle group already. So how much I'll be able to use him for like war, we'll see. But he'll definitely be an option, and you know I have the resources to sig him up. So here we won our off-season war. We actually went 6-0 in the off-season, which was kind of nice. Lots of loyalty to put in the coffers for this next season coming up, season 35. So we used the rank 2 to 3 gem. I don't level him up quite yet. I would think later on he ends up getting leveled up, but just trying to figure out what to do with all of my level ups and all that, and try and make sure I don't do too much on this day and make sure I spread it out to kind of hit all the milestones. And then one other rank up that I did, which I'm kind of stoked about, is Omega Red. I take him up to rank 2. He'll probably go to rank 3 soon. I don't level him all the way up, but yeah, a lot of good stuff that I was able to get today, and I'm excited. I'm excited about the future. What did you guys get? Did you guys get any of the offers, whether it was the unit offers or the money offers? I think my grind and the time paid off really well. I wasn't certain if like how much rewards that we're going to be giving out on this day to get rank 4s, but there were lots of rank 4s going everywhere. We're going to see a lot of more rank 4s on defense, and I have 5 of them. We'll see if any of mine make the defensive list or not quite yet. I do have some defender ones planned now that pretty much my prestige is pretty solid. I am going to still be going for higher prestige champs when I can, but you know, as a free-to-play guy, I'm not opening up calves. I can't grind the arena enough because the featured arena is just insane. You have to use units to pretty much get the really desirable champs. But yeah, we're saving for this next featured, hoping to get like Omega Sentinel, hoping to get Black Cat, Scorpion. There's a lot of good champs in there, and hopefully the 18 rerun champs are a solid pool as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, fellas. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.